you. Now please direct your attention to the mound as tonight's first pitch on read makes their way to the field.
You go, girl.
Each day in Boston baseball would like to recognize various veterans, first responders, and parents by inviting them to throw Oscar on the first pitch. Tonight, we are celebrating the Wilson family. This is Jason's second year with our program, and Jason is the son of Jason and Christina. Throwing out tonight's first pitch is Jason's little sister, Lauren. Lauren just won the 5-year-old girl baseball throw for Springfield Elementary with a record-setting throw. Catching for Lauren is big brother Jason. Go ahead, Lauren.
Go, Lauren!
Good job.
Good job, Lauren!
Right about now, the funk soul brother. Check it out now, the funk soul brother. Right about now, the funk soul brother. Check it out now, the funk soul brother. Right about now, the funk soul brother. Check it out now, the funk soul brother. Right about now, the funk soul brother. Check it out now, the funk soul brother. Right about now, the funk soul brother. Right about now.
Ladies and gentlemen, MYBN hosted up here on another Rams baseball game here at Pearson Field, home game against the Omaha Stampede Navy. Last time these guys paired up, a few errors and the inability of the team to really get their bats going stopped them from being able to, capitalize and make something happen. It was quite a one-sided victory for Navy last time, but I know that Rams, after their last time, they're now ready for vengeance. So we'll go ahead and stick around and see if there's something we could do as far as bringing you excitement and just a really great time here in Ralston. So stay tuned. More to come. On the mound tonight is Zachary Elam. His first pitch there delivered will be a strike one. Got ourselves Colin Jankowski behind the plate there. Jason Wilson at first. Felix Valavar at second. Charlie Ortiz at shortstop. Henley Razgorshak at third. In fact, we got Nixon Jacobson out there in left field. Cal Deese in center, who had one hell of a diving catch last game to close it out. And then out there in right field, I believe that is Elijah Hamill. Going to be strike two there. Zach is a strike three, actually. Now, I have my scoreboard up, but it's not updating from the score booth. So I'll go ahead and throw it up here and see what happens. Be high ball one.
Yeah, in the moment you always feel so bad, but then you look back and you're like, oh, what is that? I was bad. I mean, right now.
Give him the 1-0 for Milam. It's going to be inside, ball two. Correction, I just saw a 1-1 count. Hit him swinging strike 2 there.
Well, I mean, the storm signal is supposed to come back. So it might come back later. They're calling. It is wet.
Zach delivering to 1-2. It's going to be high ball 2.
I was surprised walking across this. The wetness. Really? That was wet. Yeah, that was weird. I've never walked that wet.
Swing on strike 3 for Mr. Elam. Going to be 2 down here in the top of the first for Zach. Nice dominating performance to start the game off here. Might have to restart my scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a pop fly into left center. Caldice is underneath it. Communication, and they were able to catch it there. Nixon Jacobson got that, and they were able to retire the inning. No runs scored, 3 up, 3 down. Excellent pitching by Zach Elam. And then a great catch there in outfield. So the Rams will be coming in here at the bottom of the first to try to put some points on the board and get themselves ahead in this bloody vengeance battle. We shall return. Step up is going to be Charlie Ortiz, shortstop for the first inning. Going to take a dancer. Charlie Ortiz, tiny dancer. And the pitch to Charlie. It's going to be fouled off to first base side, back here behind the announcer booth.
As a reminder, those foul balls that leave the field of play, please return to the concession stand.
And that's going to be the game changer score guy and voice extraordinaire here at the field, Ben Razgershak. And I'm pretty sure that ball bouncing off made him spill his latte. Sorry, Ben. It's going to be a hit to the second baseman. Bobbles it there. Charlie's making a run for it, and he's able to get there in time for a up in your face base hit single for Charlie Ortiz to get that started for the Rams here, the bottom of the first. Let's go bring up Elijah Hamill, right fielder this match. Right, Elijah usually plays catcher. Got him out in the field. He is very good at tracking the ball, and he's got one solid arm, so right field's perfect for him. Showing bunt as Charlie goes to second. Elijah pulls and lets it happen. Strike one. But good call. Been talking this whole time, realized that the mic's... Go ahead and get this down here. Charlie Ortiz had the single there, and just bring up Elijah Hamill. It's going to be a pass ball, but it gets right there to the catcher. He's able to stop it in time, which prevents Charlie from moving on to third base. Like I was saying earlier, Elijah Hamill usually plays catcher, but they have him in right field today, which makes sense because he's good at tracking the ball and he has a solid arm. So if you're going to put anybody out there, it'd be a nice one for him. Working on the scoreboard here, ladies and gentlemen, working on it. Had to restart the system. Good old, nice, beautiful, blustery, windy day here in Omaha, Nebraska, as always. Foul ball of the bullpen down the third base side. I didn't have any of my mics on. That's been a quiet first half of the inning. Elijah with the dipper to second is going to move Charlie over to third. He's not going to make it in time, but it does advance the runner to third base. He's going to bring up Felix Valavara. Just one down. Go ahead, run it third. Got to hold my hand up here and look at my cheat sheet. Third base, third base. Be outside, ball one. Hey, pitcher's Colby C. This is going to be his 9th, 10th pitch of the outing. It's going to be high, ball two. And we're once again greeted by Zeus's fart right here, bringing in a nice warm breeze, as always in Nebraska. Just go ahead and mute that. See Charlie Ortiz on third. Colby gets a sign and comes set. Checks the runner. There's pitch. It's going to be outside. Ball three. It's a 3-0 pitch. 3-0. Let it go. Ball gets by Charlie Ortiz making his way home. He slides in, and he's going to score. And Felix Valavara is making his way around second on a passed ball. So Felix takes advantage of the commotion at home plate to get himself an additional base, puts himself on second. And with that fourth ball, we do have a run scored. And Henley Razgershak's on up in the batter's box here to try to get Felix around and get himself on first. Go and deliver high, ball one. Strike one, fair for Raz. Boom. We got it working. It's going to be a hit right there to the shortstop. Bobbles it. It's going to make the throw to first. Henley slowed down before he got to the bag. However, he was able to advance the runner to third. 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Henley's a big body. I know he put everything he had into that, and it was a good hit. Got to run through that bag. But he advanced the runner to third, which is a good thing there. Again, the Rams are up by 1 here in this bloody vengeance game. Obviously, knowing that my sound was off before, the last time these two teams met up, Navy really kind of gave it to the Rams. There was a few errors, and they weren't able to get their bats going. And Navy was able to come out and have just a really good, just commanding inning. And the Rams just unfortunately weren't able to come back from it. So this, in essence, is a vengeance game. And the Rams they're fired up. It's going to be strike 2 for Nixon. 2 down here at the bottom of the first. Nixon Jacobson with that pop fly to left field. There's a pitch by Colby. It's going to be inside. Felix thought about it. They held him up. A lot of cloud coverage today. A little choppy with the Starlink. It's the 1-2. It's going to be high. Ball 2. For a split second, I thought the blue called that a strike. I was to say, oh man, we need the ABS up here. Got ourselves 2-2 here on Nixon. Felix Valavar is the third. Foul ball. Should see Felix dodge right there. He kind of took a little bit of a dive. The way Felix dived out of that ball, you would think he was auditioning for Platoon 2, another little Vietnam movie. Older reference for anybody that's been around for then, Charlie Sheen. It's going to be strike 3 looking. And that's going to do it for the Rams. Leaving 1 on, however, they were able to score 1. So we'll go ahead and see if they can come out here and have another inning like they did in the first. Shut them down and just get them going. So we'll be right back here momentarily. Boy, oh boy, I love Twizzlers. I'm eating them. Sorry about that. Zach Elam with a stellar inning. Last inning struck out 2 and a fly out to Nixon Jacobson there to get a 3-up, 3-down inning in the first. Only 13 pitches in that first inning there. His first one here for a ball. Rowan H in the box. Ball 2 by Zach. It's going to be high, ball 3. We got 3-0 pitch coming up here. It's going to be 15 pitches so far total for the right-hander. No changes in the field. It's going to be delivered right into beauty zone, but 3-0 let it go. It's going to be strike 1, 3-1 pitch coming up. It's going to be outside, ball 4. With that, Stampede has a runner on. Zach giving him a look. It's Cameron sitting in the box. Pitch. It's going to be strike. Throw to second. Gets by Felix, but Charlie Ortiz was there to back him up. However, the base was stolen. It's going to be a good throw by Colin Jankowski. Popped right up, tossed it down the line. Henley was able to make the stop. However, runner advances to third. They're looking to get rid of that big old goose egg they have on the board right now. Zach with the 1-1. It's going to be high, ball 2. Henley holding them on over there. There's the 2-1. It's going to be a pop-up into the infield over to first base. Jason Wilson catches the ball and record the out. The pop-up on the infield fly. Keeps the runner at third. The ball's back in Zach's hands. There'll be one down here, top of the second. Beautiful infield catch by the lefty first baseman. Henley taking him on. Zach taking the opportunity to throw it third there. We have pitch, strike 1. Strike 2. Hit the high end of the zone on that one there. Still got it across the numbers for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's going to be outside, ball 1. It's 24 pitches so far for Mr. Elam on the mound. Stupendous delivery so far. Great command and control out there. 1-2. Barely inside for ball 2. Two umpires today. It's going to be a full count. Runner's getting antsy at third. Coach coming to mound and have a little conversation with his right-hander, calm him down, let him know, hey man, you still got this, no big deal. Third base coach giving his runner a little bit of advice, saying, hey, take a second lead. You can get off there a little bit once the pitch is thrown. Waiting to bat right now is going to be Colby, the pitcher. Zach Elam so far with 26 pitches. 2 strikeouts. I mean, yeah, I don't think you can be too upset with that so far. Just got to keep his head on, stay positive. Just keep looking for the strike. Here comes the full count pitch. It's going to be a foul ball back towards us. And there's the white van candy ball right behind us.
Go hunt that down. That's a free piece of candy waiting for you.
Colby's back in there. Sumi inside, ball 4. Got 1 down here in the top of the second. Runners at the corners. 100% runner at first is going to go. Zach doesn't need to worry about that. I think right here we should concentrate on is just throwing a strike and letting his defense stop the runners from doing anything else. And just like that, strike 1. Runner advances to second. Back over to third. Keep the runner on his feet. I think I saw Zach turn around there and give him a little bit of a smirk. It's me strike 2. Got ourselves an 0-2 here. Runner at second, runner at third. 1 down here in the top of the second. That's the strike 3 pitch right there. Records his 3rd strikeout of the game. Zach Elam really in command of the mound today. And the catch right, the lefty Jason Wilson over in the first base there. Puts 2 outs here in the top of the second. Jackson F's up to bat. Good swing, just a little behind it there for strike 1. And the pitch, a little high, ball 1. Colin Jankowski. And walking the runner back to third. Think about it, buddy, think about it. Colin does have a bit of a rifle, so he'd be remiss. It's gonna be a foul. Strike 2. Jankowski, quick on his feet, good solid arm. So he makes something happen here. And Elam is only 1 strike away from recording his 4th strikeout. There it is. Strike 3, and that is 4 strikeouts for Zach Elam in 2 innings pitched so far. The Rams shut them down right there, leave 2 on, and they go into the bottom of the second up by 1. So we'll be back here momentarily. It's going to bring up the lefty first baseman, 00 Jason Wilson Jr. to bat. First outing here for the lefty. And the pitch. Going to be outside, ball 1. It's going to be 22 pitches so far for Colby, also lefty, so it's lefty on lefty right now. Got away from him there a little bit for ball 2. Wilson staying in the box. Inside, ball 3. Inside, ball 3. A little bit of dance revolution there for Wilson. Ball coming inside. 3-0 pitch. He's going to 3-0, let it go. Strike 1. Colby comes set, delivers the 3-1. Swing on and a miss by the lefty Jason Wilson Jr. Gonna be a full count pitch here. Gonna be a strike 3 looking, 0-0. First out of the inning. He's going to bring up Colin Jankowski, catcher.
Go, Colin!
And the pitch. It's going to be inside, ball 1. It's 28 pitches for Colby here in 2 innings. It's going to be inside, low, ball 2. It's going to be a bad day for Stampede if they allow Jankowski to get on the bag. He is, he's fast. That's a good swing, but just go over top of it there for strike 1. Jason Wilson's sister Lauren threw out the first pitch today. She's pre-K, set the baseball throwing distance record for her age group at the local track meet at her school. So he wanted to give her a chance, and she almost threw it to home plate from about 4 feet in front of the mound there. So, good job by Lauren. The 2-2 pitch here for Colin. It's going to be outside with full count. Jankowski stepping in for the full count pitch. 1 down now. It's going to be high. Ball 4. That could have been a mistake for the Stampede there, because now we have the afterburner shoes on first base over there. Jankowski taking a lead against the lefty. 33 pitches by Colby, delivers. It's going to be inside for Zach Elam. Like I said, though, Jankowski was at second before the ball even came out of the catcher's glove. See how aggressive the Rams going to be on the base paths here. It's going to be high. Catcher pops up, is able to make the stop. Jankowski gets himself back to second base. However, he does record a stolen base in this inning. At the 1-2. It's going to be popped up in the infield. Caught by the catcher. Record out number 2. And that's going to bring up Callan Smith.
Now batting, number 6'7", Callan Smith.
On deck's going to be Cal Deese. He's got the armor on. I'm assuming that it's going to be a change-up in the lineup here. Next inning, Cal Deese presumably going behind the plate. Strike one to Callan. See if the coaches feel like they want to send their runner, very capable runner here at second. A secondary lead out there. It's the 0-1 pitch to Callan. It's going to be a foul ball down first base side. He's just a bit behind that there. Inside pitch. It's going to be strike two. And that pitch is number 38 for Colby. Both pitchers having good outings here, and they do send Jankowski. It's ball one. It's the 1-2 pitch to Callan Smith. Jankowski off to a good lead. It's going to be inside ball two. It's another beautiful Nebraska day out here, wind and clouds. It's going to be a full count here for Callan. Got a full count here for Callan. It's going to bounce off the bat. Here comes Colin. He gets under the tag. Callan Smith's going to make it over to first base, but Colin Jankowski is able to rifle it past the line and score another for Ralston. That's going to bring up Cal Deese, the catcher, presumably for the next inning, because he is taking all the gladiatorial armor off there. We'll see what Cal can do. Again, Cal's having himself a turnaround. Last game, he had himself one heck of a diving catch in center field. Today, he was tracking one cool, but unfortunately, he surrendered it to Nixon Jacobson, but it did record the third out for the first inning. Great playing in the outfield there. Callan's taking off second, and he'll get there standing up. Good throw by the catcher, but Callan was already slow tracking himself in there because he was there. And that was ball one for Cal Deese. Callan at second, Cal at batting. Outside ball two. Colby comes set. Inside ball three. You got the 3-0 pitch here. 2 down in the bottom of the second. Colby comes set and delivers. It's going to be high, ball 4. Cal Deese going to make it to first base, and that's going to bring up Charlie Ortiz.
Number 15, Charlie Ortiz.
Charlie Ortiz 1 for 1 today. Well, correction, actually. They believe they may say that down as 0 for 1. Nope, he's 1 for 1. Just had to check again. Coach wants himself a Jolly Rancher. We got you, Coach. Gonna have a little conversation there with Colby, kind of let him know, hey, man, you got this. It's 2 outs in this inning. Just get it done. Charlie Ortiz is a new player, his first year with the team. I know I've said that a few times before, but, you know, he's one of those players you got to consistently remind everybody about when number 15 takes the field or number 15 gets in the box. You have to watch him. He's been quite an asset here to the Ralston team, and he seems to deliver most of the time. Again, he's 1 for 1 today. If he could get himself 2 for 2, that would probably be enough to get another point on the board. Callan moves. It's going to be strike 1. But that was a good call on Charlie there because the guys were running. Last thing I want to do is foul it off or anything and have them go back. So with that, he took it to advance the runners. It's going to be high, ball one. It's the 1-1 pitch. Inside, but hits the zone. Strike two. There's the 1-2 pitch. Ortiz hits it to the shortstop. It's going to get there. He's going to make his throw to first. And then the umpire's going to call him out. Beat him out by a half a step. However, the Rams were able to put another on the board, extending their lead by 1, so they will go into the top of the third. Omaha Stampede 0, Ralston Rams 2. So we shall return here momentarily and see what changes they've had onto the field. So it's looking like Caldice is going to head into the catcher. Wilson's back over at first. Elam's back on the bag, on the rubber. Henley Raskershak back at third. So, yep, I guess we'll let you know the changes as they come. Changes in this inning here. They move Colin Jankowski out to center field. They bring Caldice in to catch. Nixon Jacobson out there at left. That looks like that's the only change made. First pitch there is by Zach's going to be a ball. However, Zach having himself one heck of an outing so far. 37 pitches, well, 35 pitches in 2 innings with 4 strikeouts. It's going to be strike one. It's going to be a hit over there to Felix Alavara. Almost makes the dig. The center fielder was there to back him up to prevent the runner from making it past first, but one heck of an effort by Valavara. I almost wonder if a dive there might have got that a little bit further because he was just inches away from, I mean, I'm talking inches, but still, good effort. But we do have a runner at first, and that's going to bring up Henry. the pitch. It's going to be hit down to first base. Wilson bobbles it, but he's able to record the out at first. Runner does advance to second, but we're able to record the first out. Funnily enough, the first out of last inning was also to Wilson, so maybe that's how we should get things started. It's going to be hit right back up to Zach. It's going to be an easy routine shot over to first base for out number 2, but that does move the runner over to third. However, with that being said, we have 2 down here in the top of the third. It's going to be high. Caldese was able to pop up and catch it there. No reported batter yet from the score keep. There he is, Evan. Evan, he's 0 for 1 today. It's going to be high, ball 2. I think Zach might be trying to give him a little bit of a comfort zone here, maybe make Evan feel like, Zach's just going to throw him straight balls, and he's not going to be expecting one of his strike pitches. It's going to be outside ball 3. Good pop-up by Caldese there to stop that from getting past him. We got the 3-0 pitch here. 2 down. This will be strike 1. You got the 3-1 pitch. Oh! Zach just guaranteed he's going to repeat a grade with a little bit of a noggin knocker there. So that's why we wear the helmets, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, it's bringing the coach out to the mound. That's his second visit, so that's going to do it for our righty. There will be a pitching change here in a second. However, Zach Elam needs to be really proud of himself with this outing so far. Yes, he just hit somebody. It happens. Not a big deal. But again, he's 46 pitches in, and he has struck out 4 batters. There's 2 outs here in the top of the third, and they're going to be bringing in Felix Valavara. They can easily close this out. So first pitch by Valavara to Oliver B. It's going to be ball 1. Again, we have 2 outs here in this inning. It's going to be strike one. Runner does advance to second. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It's going to be strike three for Felix. He comes in and he delivers 4 pitches forward to record his first strikeout of the game. Ralston's going to have to go ahead and see if they can capitalize on this a little bit further. They're playing like fireballs today. Omaha Stampede 0, Ralston Rams 2, and he left 2 on once again. So we're going to go ahead and hit the bottom of the third and see if we can get the bats rolling. Be right back.
Now batting, number 8, Elijah Hamill.
The Omaha Stampede's going to be bringing in a new pitcher. It looks like Henram's going to be stepping on the bump here for Stampede, and that's going to bring Elijah Hamill up. Ooh, good solid swing. Unfortunately, a little behind it for strike one. Here comes the 0-2. It's going to be fouled off. Ha, 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 staying alive. Three pitches for Henry. That's going to be ball one. That's fourth. That's the fourth pitch for Henry. Be high, ball two. Just like that, it's a 2-2 count for Elijah. Swing on, strike three. Good solid swing, just wasn't able to put the bat to ball. And that's going to bring up Felix Valavaro. Felix was walked at his last at-bat. Look at ball two there. Gonna be outside ball three. We had 3-0. Outside ball four. With that 3-0 count, he was ahead in the count just like what Zach was throwing his last pitch at, which is a head. I'm just giving Zach a little bit of a rib there. He had one heck of a two and a half innings pitched. Almost a wild throw there by the pitcher. Razgrashak stepping in. 0 for 1. Strikeouts last at bat. Felix goes. Ball's dropped, but that will be a strike one. Felix does steal the base. And the pitch. Be fouled off. This will be the 12th pitch for Henry. CO2. It's going to be a hit to center field. He's able to get under it and record the out. Good solid hit by Razgrashak. Fortunately, it fell right into the glove. That's going to be 2 down here at the bottom of the third.
Number 9, Nixon Jacobson.
Nixon steps in. 0 for 1 so far for the day. Felix takes the lead at second. Secondary lead. Swing on by Nixon for strike one. On deck's going to be Jace Wilson Jr. Be swing strike two for Nixon. Good swing, just a little behind it. Slow throw by the catcher gets by the pitcher. However, both second and short were there due to the fact that Felix is on second. So they were able to prevent it from going any further. Felix is quick, very capable base runner. Gets a secondary lead here. Ball one. Felix goes. Could be outside for ball two. Felix steals third. It's going to be a 2-2 pitch here. 2 down against Nixon. Swing is foul tip. Swing strike 3 for Nixon. That's going to retire the side. Runner left on third. We go into the top of the fourth here. Omaha Stampede 0, Ralston Rams 2. Make sure you do yourself a favor and spread the word. Get Midwest Youth Baseball Network, now labeled MYBN 1 on YouTube. Go ahead and share it. Get us subscribers. Leave comments. Let us know what you think, what you'd like to see. And we'll get to working on it. We're currently working on and upgrading our switcher device, trying to get ourselves some instant replay action in here and getting these transitions to work properly. Unfortunately, with the setup we have now, overlays and all that have to be manually imported, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. I'll be honest with you. That's why you haven't really seen them. But it's the first year running this kind of a setup, and so far so good. And again, the internet brought to you by Starlink. If you have Spectrum, CenturyLink, any of that garbage, why don't you go ahead and second guess it for Starlink today. Fair prices, fair plans, and I'll tell you something right now, we've been out in the middle of absolutely nowhere, and I've been able to stream in 4K. So check out Starlink, do yourself the service, while you're also telling everybody about MYBN. So we'll be right back here in a moment. Henry's coming up here. Guess they call him Hank. Valavara is still on the mound. 4 pitches in the last inning with a strikeout. It's going to be a hit to second. Zach Elam's able to field it, shoot it over to Wilson to record the first out at the top of the 4th inning. Good start. And for the 3rd inning straight, the first out goes to Wilson. So let's keep this going. There's the pitch by Felix. It's going to be inside. Ball 1. It's going to be Rowan H. He looked like he walked the last time. Oh, correction on that. It's a strike. My bad. Here's the 0-1. It's going to be high. There's the ball 1. No real change in the field outside of Felix and Zach. And then, of course, Cal. Ball down in the dirt, ball 2. So the changes are Felix at pitcher with Zach at second. And then Colin, who is behind the plate, moves out to center, and Cal moves back behind the plate. That's 3-1 pitch coming up here. 1 down. So that swing for strike 2. It's going to be a 3-2 pitch now. Here's the full count. It's going to be inside, ball 4.
Now batting for the Stampede, number 11, Cameron.
Coaches for the other team were telling the batter to run. They were pointing for first base. The catcher was taking his time getting to the ball. It's going to be outside for ball 1. It'll be a little bit of an off throw by Caldice, but good effort, good stop. He popped it up and he did rifle it down there. So we got Cameron here on the mound, or I'm sorry, up to bat. And Felix Valavar, 13th pitch of the outing. And he's bringing one here to the batter's back on the block. And there's the pitch. Running to third. A little bit of a high outside of the bag throw. Runner was able to make it. It was a 3-0 pitch. Felix having a little bit of a loading problem on that camera. How are we doing on this one there? Yeah, nope, we're still good there. It's gonna be ball 4. Oh, no, correction. Tis the strike, tis the strike. That's ball 4. Runners at the corners, 1 down here. He's going to bring the coach up to the mound to have a little talk with his pitcher, get him to calm down and say, hey, man, you still got this under control. Don't sweat it. Don't be surprised they send the gentleman from first base. He's probably going to be heading to second. They'll have him up there. Try to get something happening here in the top of the 4th. Looks like they're going to make a change at the mound here. They're going to bring in, they're going to move Felix over to short. Going to bring in Mr. Charlie Ortiz in to pitch. See if he can close everything out here for us. Coach is going to be moving some people around. We have a lot of excitement out there to be moved around, it looks like. Hustling and running and all that. Real motivated. Good to see. Charlie Ortiz on the mound. Delivers strike one. And Durag makes it to second base. It's going to be a pop-up into the infield. Colin Jankowski is going to make the catch. And that's going to record out number 2 at the top of the 4th inning. Got runners at second and third. 2 pitches in the outing so far for Charlie. It's going to be Henrik. Throw over to third. Rifles it over there. And we obviously have no movement at third. I'll probably pull that camera here, reset it in between innings. It's going to get by Caldice. But it was thrown enough, it was able to pop back around. That's something we can't have happen there. That's how we had a lot of the first games happen, errors and pass balls. People were able to come in. We cannot let the ball get by us. Throws it over to third again, and it gets, Henley's not able to get his hands on it. Runner gets to third. He's going to go ahead and make the score. A little bit of a low throw by Charlie, but Henley's not able to grab it. Throw gets by, and his run does score on an error. It's be a foul ball, strike one. Get the 1-1 here. Swing at strike 2. Caldice with a light throw there, barely getting it back to the pitcher. We have a runner on third. Got to make everything happen. A run did score on an error, but it's not the end of the life for the team. Another pass ball. It's going to be 2-2. 2 outs. Strike 3 looking. Charlie's able to get them out of that, but again, a run does score on an error. But Rams get their bats going here in the bottom of the 4th. Maybe we can make it happen. So Stampede 1, we're also Rams 2. We'll be back. It's going to bring up Wilson. So for 1 today. Strikeout. It's going going to be outside ball 1. It's the 20th pitch for Henry. It's going to be a foul ball down third baseline. It's going to be inside ball 2. It's going to be 2-1 for Wilson. It's going to be a foul ball coming back this way towards us. It's going to be a 2-2 count. It's going to be down ball 3. It's going to be a full count of Wilson. I just screwed his name up. I said Wilson. It's Wilson. Wilson. It's my last name. I should be screwing that up. So hit right back to the pitcher. Fortunately, it's going to be a nice routine out for the first baseman there. It's 0 for 2 today for Wilson.
Number 27, Colin Jankowski.
Jankowski has walked last time. He's going to start this off with a foul. Strike 1. All kinds of rappers around me here, ladies and gentlemen. Inside ball 1. It's going to be inside at his face bones. It's ball 2. Got the 2-1 coming to Jankowski. It's a good hit right there to the third baseman. Everybody get that throw off because Jankowski's just too fast. He beats it out every single time. And with that, we got a runner at first.
Now batting, number 7.
Jankowski's one of those players you really have to be bang bang on that if you want to have an opportunity to get him out because he's just too quick. So Zach's able to put the ball on the play here and moves Colin down the line. Colin takes off. He's on his way to second. Catcher doesn't even try. He's already there. See how aggressive they can get here and put a buffer in there to make up for that run that was scored in the last inning. Zach nails one up the center, gets by the second baseman. They send Jankowski around third. He's going to score. Zach's making his way to second on a pass throw, and he will get there standing up. And just like that, Zach Elam hits an RBI single. It gets 2 on an error, and that will put the Rams up by 1 more here in the bottom of the 4th. 1 down here, and Caldice is coming to the plate. Y'all hear it? Skr, 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 skr. That's what they do. That's what them kids today do. Skr, skr, skr. Yep, sorry, guys. I'll turn the mic off next time. Pass ball. Elam's going to make his way to third. He's going to make it there easily. Restart a camera. I mean, a foul ball for Deese. That's a good hit to the shortstop. It bounces off his side there, which will cause an RBI. Single for Mr. Deese. And just like that, another run scores for Ralston.
Now batting, number 15.
That's going to bring up Charlie Ortiz. Try to seal the deal. Cal goes. Charlie lets the ball slide. It's going to be a ball outside anyways. And Cal's able to make it. Does a little you think dance. And gets right back on the bag. It's going to be a strike. There's the 1-1 of Mr. Ortiz. It's going to be a hit down the right field line, but it will go foul. Got the 1-2 with a runner at 2. It's going to low, get passed by. Cal's going to make his way over to third. And he's going to get there standing. Like I said, I do have a camera, if you can tell there, that's just kind of doot. So I'm going to go reset it. I didn't do that. I got the chit-chatting and eating Twizzlers. Everybody who has listened to this before knows that Twizzlers is a weakness of mine. So here's the 2-2 to Charlie.
What are you talking about, Casey?
It's going to be high. Full count. Caldees made his way over to third. Got a full count for Charlie. It's going to be low, ball 4. That's going to bring up Elijah Hamill.
Now batting, number 8, Elijah Hamill.
Yes, sir. Elijah Hamill is 0 for 2 today, but that could change right here. He's had a couple of hits this season that have bounced off the fence. And no idea what's going on there. Guess maybe it's a new glove at third base and the pitcher just wanted to help him break it in. That's kind of what I'm assuming. So anyways, Elijah's in the box. 1 out this inning. Charlie gets stolen base there. It's going to be inside, ball 2. It's a throw over to third base. Cal was able to make it there easily. Nixon Jacobson's on deck. I'm sorry, Felix Alvarez on deck. Henry delivers ball 3. It'll be a 43rd pitch of his outing. Delivers the 3-0 to Elijah. It's going to be a hit to center field. It's going to drop. They're bringing Cal's rifling it in. He will score. So that will result in another run. Elijah Hamill single. The runner does get over to third. Runners at the corners.
Number 18, Felix Alvarez.
1 down here this inning. Felix able to make something happen here. They can extend themselves a little bit further. Elijah's going to second. Felix watches strike 1. Smart batting and base running there. Be high, ball 1. Third baseman must have just had Tommy John. He doesn't want to throw it back to the pitcher. He's just nursing his elbow. It's going to be another strike 2 there. 1 and 2 on Felix. There comes the 1-2 for Felix. Delivers inside, ball 2. Pretty sure he's a little gun shy. I don't know if anybody recalls, but a few games back, Felix did get hit by a pitch. Took his base. Very next batter was Hanley, which it coincidentally is now. And in the process of running from first to second, he was hit with a line drive. So I'm pretty sure he's a little gun shy about the balls right there. He doesn't want to get hit. So anyways, Felix, full count. It's going to be a hit, and Elijah Hamill makes sure he waits for it. They throw the ball down there. Felix Valavar is able to make it down to first, and a run will score on a pass ball to third. That was a tomahawk chop up top, looking like Mel Gibson from The Patriot, but still, he was able to make it to first base on that one, and a run does score.
Now batting number 99, Henley Razgershak.
With that, coach going to have a little conversation with his pitcher right now on the mound. Get him to calm down, say, hey, doesn't matter, man. Runners at the corners, they're up like this right now. You can do it. So at this age level, you don't want to see anybody kind of get defeated emotionally. You want them to be able to, kind of remember, hey, I'm a kid. I'm learning. I'm not getting a paycheck yet. So we still got to make it happen. With that being said, we want to see some hustle and some effort. So if there's a lack of that, then you're going to hear it from old Dusty Pipes. Hanley stepping in. Felix taking the lead. He goes. Hanley takes a swing. Strike 1. Henley Razgershak 0 for 2 today. A strikeout and a fly out. Or ground out? Yeah, fly out. Sorry, it was a fly out. Good hit, though. Takes that one high for ball 1. Runners take their leads. Pitch delivers. Strike 2. That's going to be the 53rd pitch for Henry on the mound. Ball's going to get by. Elijah Hamill's making his way to the base. Oh, he was able to slide in under the tag. So a pass ball. Elijah Hamill was able to score on getting underneath that tag there, and it advanced Felix over to third. That will be 3-1 for Razgershak. See if he can get himself onto base and extend their lead, again with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Now that must be that must have been the 3rd ball. I can't read my own handwriting, ladies and gentlemen. This is the full count pitch here. It's going to be a hit to right field. It comes down. It gets underneath the fielder's glove. And Henley's able to make it to first. However, a run does score, which will extend the lead right now into good territory for the Ralston Rams. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like they threw it. Looks like the Stampede just wants to call it done. We hit time. So with that being said, the Ralston Rams won their bloody vengeance battle. The last time these two teams met up, Ralston was having an issue with their errors. They weren't able to really make things happen in the field, and they couldn't get their bats moving. Well, this time around, something changed, and they were able, 2 games in a row now, to get their bats and their fielding working, and that shows in the score. Stampede won Ralston Rams 8. Thanks again for tuning in to MYBN, and make sure again, MYBN 1 on YouTube. Tell everybody. Go ahead and get us our subscribers. Give us your comments. Please help support it. We're trying to grow it into another channel. We're going to have MYBN 2 hopefully here by the end of the fall, and we'll see if we can have multiple games going at once. But thanks again, everybody. Till next time, stay rock and roll. Bye.